about kind of taking the red pill. And, have you guys heard that before?
No, never.
About
Really?
Pathwise? Shut up.
No. What? Really?
I think he's joking.
No, really?
No, I think he's joking.
Oh, he's joking.
He's joking.
Oh.
Yeah, he's joking.
I can't tell.
So that's
So what do you
my
think
takeaway.
the red pill means? Taking the red pill.
Oh, man.
Well, without the red pill, I can eat my juicy steak and be one of the pieces in the hamster wheel that's going around and around. Or I can take the red pill and know that there really is no hamster wheel, and I'm just running. I can stop running.
So Pathwise people will recognize these pauses from their sessions, which I think is a nice reminder to make people have a little pace in like how they think and what they say. And so I'll open it up to Todd again. Like, what's it been like for the last 12 years? Teaching and guiding people through the Pathwise journey.
I don't know. What first comes to mind is that it's relatively sort of timeless. Like I just taught a class today, and the group of people came together very authentically, and surprisingly, there was even a little bit of crying, but the good kind, kind of like real understandings that had happened. And I would say that the quality of the room when everyone was thinking in this incredibly deep way together feels exactly the same as it did when 10 years ago when I was teaching the class. There's sort of a continuity of timeless quality. That's what comes to mind first.
Right on. Chad?
Also, speaking about today, I think people come in to talk to us in classes and we do one-on-ones too with people. And, people engage with the material at sort of different levels of openness. And we don't wish for people to be suggestible, to just sort of buy what we say. And then on the other hand, people can be just dowdy, which is the same sort of at the same level, because it sort of depends on the authority figure to tell them whether it's true or not. And so we're kind of looking people to be discerning and to really try to explore it. And I had a person today who came in for a one-on-one, and they're kind of new to the material, and I would say probably pretty defended. So, it's kind of like very judgmental about the program, and I could see probably has a high-functioning narcissistic personality and is a little bit afraid of kind of finding out what's real. And he...
and you know that from experience, yeah?
Not at all. And so I could see just from, our training and stuff that he's in his personality. And the way he was in his personality is how he is in his personality with everyone else, including his wife and his manager. And you could see how he thought he was being discerning or something, but really he was just in this judgmental place. And you could see how you already know how that's limiting him kind of in his relationships at home and at work in ways he doesn't really even see yet.
Right.
And so the approach sort of we take is not that you have to do this. You're doing it. You're looking into this because you have something that is high stakes for you that you want. For instance, he kind of knows that maybe his wife's irritated with him because he's not spending very much time with the kids. He's sort of so focused on success, and something's sort of like, this is the crack in the matrix. Something in him knows something's not exactly quite right. Mm-hmm. And so he has some skin in the game, so to speak. And then that will open him up. And then even throughout our conversation, it's sort of coming to a point where he just slowly had these moments of recognizing he was defended, like that he was in his personality, and you could see this sort of just crack of an opening. And it wasn't him believing what I was saying as much as starting to see how he was. And we appreciate that for the fact of what that is. That phenomenon is a moment of a higher level of consciousness that has great possibility for this person and his, not just his career advancement, but for his relationships with his friends and his family and children. And that's really hopeful stuff.